This week we had a very special closing. We got some more real estate drama. We were also able to close that deal that we negotiated at the stadium, and somehow we ended up in the middle of nowhere in Jasper, Georgia. Yeah, come here. This is for her. That's for her. In late January, I got a phone call from a buyer that I had talked to about 6 years ago that she wanted to buy a house, and she finally was able to get pre-approved for a mortgage. And we started looking for houses, which is amazing. We went and saw a few houses and none of them checked the box, but then we found the perfect house. So I am here writing the offer on this house, and I told my clients we were not leaving until they get this house. While they were still looking at the property, I was already negotiating the offer. I had to call the other party and let them know that my client really wants to buy this house. We went ahead and put an offer together while we were there, and before we left the property, we had an offer that was fully accepted, and I'm so happy for them because they definitely deserve this. It's been 6 years in the making, so I'm excited for them.
I wanted to be here. I know this is very special. You're a homeowner. I'll let you go.
So if you ever were turned down for a mortgage, or somebody told you, hey, you don't qualify, you can't buy a house right now, this just shows you, like, you know, you may get a no, but if you work really hard, that no is going to turn into a yes. This is somebody that couldn't do it 6 years ago, and then 6 years later, she did everything she was supposed to do, and now she's moving into her beautiful house.
Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball on the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture. Something is wrong.
But right now it is 6:42 in the office, so I'm about to leave so we can go ahead and get it going. So we can go ahead and get this house sold. Y'all remember last week at the game, I was negotiating that deal. Well, today is the day that we're actually gonna get it signed. Both buyer and seller wanted to meet in person, especially the buyer. He wanted to do it the old school way, so he wanted to sit on the table and negotiate the terms, which I think is very awesome. Most of the time we're negotiating these things over the phone, and then everybody just electronically signs. And the buyer said after signing everything, he wanted to get a handshake. So we're gonna go ahead and get this deal done, get the buyer and the seller in agreement. It's gonna be fun. The contract, I got everything with me, so. So we went ahead and decided to meet at Starbucks, which is like a middle ground for everybody. And I think Starbucks has become like the second office for most realtors. But yes, we do book a lot of appointments there because there's tables and chairs and there's coffee. So it's pretty awesome. We met, we went over the terms. Both parties agreed. Now it's signed and the contract is executed. And yes, there was a handshake, and I promise you I wanted to record it, but it was too much. But you just have to believe me, there was a handshake, and it was pretty awesome at the end. I understand. So let's do this. Send me a list of all the concerning items to your client, and then I will look over the report with my client today, and we can take it from there. I know we only have 3 days to negotiate this, and I believe yesterday was like day one. So like we have today and tomorrow, and I'm sure we can come up with some type of solution, because I know your client wants to buy this house. My client wants to sell this house, and we just have to do our job, you know, to make sure both of our clients are happy, and then we can move forward and close this deal. A lot of people think we got an offer, we got it signed, woohoo, it's like smooth sailing to closing. I promise you, the majority of the time it is not. There's always something that comes up. So in this specific situation, I got a phone call from the buyer's agent that they wanted a $15,000 reduction on that one listing where, you know, I was outside fighting the bee, that exact listing. And their reasons was because the AC is older. There is some windows that might need to be replaced. And there's just some other things, right? But I have to go back to the seller now and just explain the situation because the buyer now wants to cancel if they don't get a $15,000 reduction. Hey, this is Fernando. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So I was literally on the phone with him for a very long time, as you can tell.
Oh my god.
Yes, so I would tell you this. This took a lot of work. Like it took a lot of work. 4,000. Trust me, he wanted to do 2,000. I worked really hard to get him to 4. So now I need you to go back and talk to your client, and we can do 4. He said he's gonna do 4, and that's it.
Okay.
A few moments later.
My client agreed to take a small price reduction, and now this is going to incentivize the buyers to go ahead and move forward with the house. They're very happy. They're getting a good deal as well. So I love this type of situations because it's a win-win for everybody. I am in the middle of nowhere in Jasper, Georgia. So I'm supposed to be showing houses right now, and I'm at a place that I don't have signal. What is cool about Jasper, that is a small town, so if you need land and you want to be away from everybody, that is the best selling feature about Jasper. And I have a client that wants to look at a house in Jasper, but one thing I don't like about Jasper is that there is barely any cell phone signal. So like even my GPS, like my Google Maps, just stops working sometimes. So I'm like seeing what's gonna happen, because it usually happens when I'm in Jasper. I lose signal and I get lost. Well, this completely sucks. All right. So we weren't too far away. We just didn't have signal. We lost our way. This is the house. Okay. But we are showing. This is the house we're showing today. You know, so this was a very cute 4-bedroom house. It just wasn't gonna work for them. It was a little too small, but we were able to find another house. I just can't show you all the house because my clients decided to put an offer on the house. So hopefully when our offer gets accepted, I will show you guys the house that they're buying, but it's a pretty awesome house. So this week we're definitely behind on our goal, but definitely we have to put in the work. We did pick up a lot of business, so if you're looking to buy or sell a house this year, contact me because we definitely want to help 100 families this year. So leave your information, reach out. If you got denied for a loan and you need help, a second opinion or anything like that, or if you tried selling your property and you couldn't get it sold, just go ahead and give me a call. Like I work with a lot of people who couldn't sell the house the first time and we got it done. So just go ahead and give me a call. All right.